So today we are reacting to part two, the second part of Pikmin 2, as Let's Play's channel.
You roll your eyes at me, I'll
Yesterday,
store it for
hey,
you.
let's, hey, instead made a channel.
Alright, fine. Wow. You're gonna take that as well. You're gonna have fun with that. You're not only picking up its juices, you're picking up its literal insides. Have fun. Somehow it's able to shrink this thing down. I don't really get it. I'd love to see it try and suck up the one from Pikmin 1, because that was a beast of a creature. Oh well. Nothing else to see here. I guess we're just gonna get up and leave, right? No, because first we've got to do the thingy. The treasure. Worth 100 Pokos, like everything else in this game. Forged courage. So it's not the courage reactor.
Are you gonna repeat that line,
with the courage
Sarge?
reactor, maybe? This material has perplexing properties. I will try fusing it with this spare spacesuit. You have a spare spacesuit in there? Processing complete. Success. Behold my latest invention, the Scorch Guard. Thanks to the heat-resistant alloy, this suit is now impervious to fire. Alright, but surely if you only had a spare space suit, no plural, that means that only one of these suits are actually flame resistant, meaning only Olimar or Louis would be able to be flame resistant, not both of them, right? Oh well, that's just the logic of the game. So now, Olimar and Louis are fireproof, they can't get hurt by fire, which is quite helpful, I guess. And you know how it said that blues are completely useless and there's no water here? There actually is. It still means blues are useless because you don't actually need them. As long as you have 10 reds, which I have just over, you should be fine. What you need to do is you need to come over here, throw the reds onto this fire geyser. You can do this with other Pikmin, you just have to deal with fire, which is not the best thing in the world. And because Olimar is now flame-proof, he can go up this path here with a bunch of fire geysers. You can then come up over and around here, pick up your Pikmin, and pick up this one treasure. You see, you can do this with other Pikmin, but you have to somehow, like, destroy the fire geysers without burning your Pikmin to death. You can burn them a little bit and save them, but still, a bit of a risky. And then you're done. So now at this point we just need to wait for it to come all the way up, over and around. Look, even Louis is bored. He's like, wait, Louis is always bored. What am I saying? Alright, get some rare white Pikmin to speed up the process. Let's do a little bit of a jump cut. 250 Pokos. The gyroid bust. Yes, it's a gyroid, like you see in Animal Crossing. I'm not sure if that's actually a reference directly to Animal Crossing, or if it's just a reference to the same source as what is in Animal Crossing. Since I expect there are gyroids of some kind in real life. give the organism a distinct rock-like quality. During the rainy season, moss grows freely on its hump, making it nearly impossible to distinguish this lethal predator from a stone. Other than the fact that it's freaking massive. To prep the tongue for cooking, oh, this is my favourite Louis thing. Serious, funny. To prep the tongue for cooking, marinate in olive oil and chop into cubes. Stir in a pot with carrots, potatoes and chives, cover and simmer over low heat for several hours. Accompany this mouth-watering rustic stew with a hearty roll. I would love to try this in real life, even if it's not an Emperor Bulblax's tongue, just a tongue in general of something, I don't know, or just some sort of meat. You just gotta, like, chop it into cubes and put in stuff, and oh, I want to try it. If only I could cook. Oh well. Anxious Sprout. I just realised I completely forgot to put something in my latest expedition report. When carrying fallen creatures or pellets, Pikmin will take them to the onion of their same colour. If a mixed crew of Pikmin are carrying spoils, the colour majority dictates the destination. Carry pellets to same coloured onions to maximise Pikmin seed production. Colossal fossil. This must be the fossilised remains of an enormous land-dwelling creature. I was unable to piece together the entire beast, but it certainly had a massive head. It's obviously quite different from the Pikmin and other creatures I've encountered. Perhaps it's an extinct creature that couldn't adapt to changes in its environment. Olamanite shell. This fossil was dug up deep underneath the awakening wood. Given its shape and morphology, I suspect that it's some kind of prehistoric sea creature. If so, it's feasible to say that the whole region was once situated on the ocean floor. Crystal King. At first glance, this may look like just a pebble, but it's actually a crystallized life form. Okay, so I don't have any proof, but it's still an exciting scientific discovery. Gyroid Bust. My son tells me that this type of figurine is all the rage with the kids. The strangest things amuse kids. When I was a kid, we were lucky if we were allowed to even talk about figurines. P.S. When I found this figurine, it had been placed so that it was protected by a wall of flame. My research isn't complete, but I think it might have been some kind of shrine. It might have been a shrine of some kind. Unknown Merit. Detailed analysis has revealed that this architect is extremely ancient. It's obviously an important archaeological discovery, but the salesman in me is more interested in its monetary value. Maybe I'll get the best of both worlds by selling it to a museum. Eternal Emerald Eye. I've lived for decades, and yet there are still... Wait, decades? Really? You're like 30, 40, or 50 something? I don't know, that makes sense. And yet there are still mysteries that are beyond my comprehension. For example, why are some women so crazy about things that sparkle? That's one enigma I'll never unravel. Tearstone. When I look at sapphires, I remember a long time ago when I would buy my wife jewellery. I'd buy her jewels every time she cried, which turned out to be all the time. It was tough with my meagre salary. Poor Olimar. Crystal Clover. Lately, it seems that my daughter has been admiring my wife's ring. For now, she's satisfied with her cheap toy ring, but when she gets bigger, I love watching her grow up, but it also makes me fearful for my wallet. Oh, poor Olimar. Forged Courage! Colour blindness means I can't really see it very well in this lighting. I found this marvellous alloy in a hole swarming with bulbs. On that adventure, I even clashed with an Emperor Bulblax. In honour of my triumph over that appalling obese beast, I named this hole the Bulblax Kingdom.
Oops.
What's up, guys? It's Daz here. Do you already care? Because we now have every type of Pikmin in this game. Sort of. So, now we can literally go to any area we want, and we can get any treasure we want. But I say, let's go to the Awakening Wood, because there's literally one treasure left above ground, and there's still a cave for us to deal with. So, land in this area? Yes. And we could probably use this day just to build up our Pikmin army a bit, because we're probably going to have quite a bit of time left. So, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out all my blues. We don't have that many. We have 26, and they're all leaves. That's even better. Alright then, fine. First thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the grass over here and get all this nectar. Come on, Pikmin. Dig. This isn't digging. What is this? Plucking. Wow, that's ironic. Pikmin plucking? Seriously? Okay then, come on, grass. Don't give me this. Come on. At least one. Thank you. You're kind of two? That's even better. Thank you. Except my routine of getting everyone flowered isn't as successful as I thought it would be. And it only gave us 2. Great. Oh well, let's just go over to these dwarf bulbs, and you are dead, and you are dying. There we go. Now, blue Pikmin are actually, well, they're not the weakest fighters anymore. The white Pikmin probably are the weakest, but they can attack faster. But the blue Pikmin, for whatever reason, are the most likeliest to be bitten, like in a crowd. Like when an enemy attacks an entire army, it's more likely that the blue Pikmin will be plucked up. And I think it's because, like, if you went into more detail, the blue Pikmin are supposed to have scales or something like that, so maybe they're like easier to grip or they taste better because they're nice and juicy, whereas like the red Pikmin are probably like spicy and the yellow Pikmin probably hurt a little or something, I don't know. But that's apparently the logic of the game, so generally if you have a full army of blue Pikmin, you're probably gonna lose them in battle. Well no, actually if they're all blue then it's pretty much an equal chance for everyone to get eaten, which is very morbid. But if you have a group of Pikmin, generally the blues will die first, so make sure you've got plenty of them. And we don't really need too many of them. I mean, they just go in the water. But you know what? I'm just going to make as many as I can with whatever's nearby, because it's helpful to have Pikmin in general. So, how did you die? I didn't remember killing you. Alright. Female shear grub, do what you... Oh, of course, this one digs away the moment. There we go. Thank you. And good night. Now, actually, I'm getting kind of bored of doing all this grinding for Pikmin, so after this one more female shear grub, we're going to go and get into this cave, and we have loads of blue leaves. That's not going to be helpful for us in the future. But oh well. Okay, come on, Onion. Juice up those Pikmin. I have no idea how you work. Like, do you just have, like, sprouts in there and ready, just waiting to be shot out? Maybe you have, like, an infinite amount of Pikmin already in there, but you need the pellets to actually spit them out or something. I don't know how it works, but Pikmin is supposed to be some sort of crazy nature thing that we can't really explain, and probably never will unless Pikmin 4 decides to go really biological and explanatory, but oh well. So, what we need to do is I think we actually tried doing this yesterday, but it didn't go very well. Oh no, we got a full bridge built. Okay then, and oh, we need white Pikmin, be right back. Alright, so with all the white Pikmin we have left, don't trip, we can now destroy this wall, which, as you can see, has poison gas coming out of it, so we can't actually destroy it. And these Wollywogs are going to fail because they can't attack Pikmin while they're building a bridge for some reason, but that's fine by me. These Wollywogs in Pikmin 2, they seriously suck. Are you stuck on the bridge? Are you serious? Okay, good. Get out of my face. I don't like you anyway. Good. Now, actually, we can actually... do we want to? Yeah, we will. Oh, no, they're going to fight for us. Don't get in the way. Just destroy the poison gates and get out of there. Destroy the poison gates and get out of there. Good. Alright, now that the actual path is built, I'm now going to go back with our full army of Pikmin, because the gate, or the cave, is just beyond this bridge. Be right back again. Sorry for the cut. Wollywog, what are you doing back on the bridge? I left you without it. Okay, jump and get out the way. Fine, that's not my problem. Nothing can defeat me now. I have every colour of plants, and nothing can destroy me and my plant army, except maybe a hidden burrowing snagrit. Put it right outside the cave, because they're just that big of a jerk, and if I can get it quick enough, it won't kill anyone. Yep, that's easy enough. They're just really... Snagrits aren't nearly as bad as they are in Pikmin 1, because in that game, you didn't have purple. So, let's go and destroy this gate, and... the cave is right beyond the gate. Except, of course, the camera can't see it, because why would it? Intriguing. My acoustic sensors are picking up a high-pitched wail. It seems to emanate from an area near this gigantic stump. This large root must penetrate deep beneath the planet's surface. Fascinating. A high-pitched wail, you say? What in nature makes a high-pitched wail? I mean, seriously? I don't know. Anyway, if you come over here, you will actually find that we're back where the bulbs were. The massive bulb we met on day 2 is over there, right on the top. But here we had some unmarked spectralids coming out of the flowers. But this one is a creeping chrysanthemum.
It's alive.
I'm not going to bother with it, so goodbye. And actually, now would be a good time to actually kill these enemies and get up some more blue Pikmin using these corpses. But I don't want to do that. I want to jump on straight in. We have, just for little references, we have 20 of each Pikmin, except we only have 18 white, so I put in 2 extra yellows. Let's go. Snagrit hole. Gee, I wonder what we're going to find down here. Well, at least it explains the burrowing snagrit, like guarding the outside of it.
No fire.
Now this is actually a unique sub-level which I really like. This sub-level never changes, and I think it's like the only time you ever see this sort of certain asset, which I'll show in a minute. First we have some male shear grubs to deal with, and so you know, as in most Pikmin 2 beginning first level cave sub-levels, good grammar, the first level is always a swarm fest. Except it's suddenly not anymore, because, okay, now, yep, it's still a swarm fest. Kill that one first. Everyone be like, oh, it's dead? Oh, no. And then one person slowly carries it out. But now we have an orange bulb orb to deal with. It's got its own little area, and it's facing us. So just run ahead and hopefully get the purples to stun it before it wakes up. Oh, it woke up. Oh, no, it's fine. Look at this. Easy. Thank God the purples can stun. If this was in Pikmin 3, we would all be screwed. But anyway, now all we need to do is go up here. This is a very unique asset. It's like supposed to be a tree where you go up and then the path somehow goes vertical, but you don't actually gravity fall, so it's not really vertical, it's just very well leaning to the side. And then you're in a little bird box. It's even got a little hole and sunlight coming out of it. I know, it's great, isn't it? Worth 120 Pokos, it's the crystallized telekinesis. Oh, so telekinesis is yellow. Now you know. And a lot of people actually missed this treasure, including me on my first playthrough. We have a little feather. I always like getting the white Pikmin to carry it because they're the fastest, so just gotta wait a little bit. And unfortunately, you can't get the camera to look outside to see what's outside. It's just a hole with light coming out of it, but it's good enough for me. Now, actually, I want to see if I can, like, blink the camera and see below. Oh, no, not really. It's not really, as you see, this tree is the only time it appears in this game. It's not really vertical, is it? It's more like terribly horizontal and like it's been blown over by wind, but doesn't matter. 10 Pokos? That's barely worth it. The Leviathan feather. Well, at least they know it's a feather. It's a clever ship I've got there. Well, that's all the treasure here, so let's go and jump out of the bird box, I guess. Don't know why it has dirt and ground and rock to get out, but okay. And now we are actually outside. Who would have thought? Even though we're underground, we're outside. Gotta love that Nintendo logic. So, I remember this sub-level. It's kind of a jerk, but that's alright, because we got some, what is this? Ivory candy pop buds. And as you might have seen when we first entered the cave, there's no fire here. So I'm just gonna sacrifice my reds, despite the fact they're the best fighters. Whoa! I never noticed there was like a poisonous gas thing that came out when you went in, unless I'm like reading that wrong. But it looked like some sort of like poison gas came out when you threw those Pikmin in. Huh. Guess I'm not as observant as I thought I was. Now actually, you might think that if these Pikmin go out of the boundaries, they're dead forever and you'll never get them back. But no, they put in these, oh, well, that's not one, but the Pikmin can either climb over these rocks or there's these wooden statues. There's like these wooden platforms which let them come back in again. Hello, cloaking burrowing. I always get your name wrong. I always think it's like burrowing cloaking it, or what is it? A burrowing something or other. But nope, that's it. And yeah, we'll get 2 purples on that, sure. Now, what's really jerkish about this sub-level are these flowers. A lot of them will be creeping chrysanthemums. I think there might even be like 4 or something in this level, and it's really crazy. And here's a shearwig. Well, it's dead now, and I'm pretty sure considering... Oh, come on, don't put one on top of another. No. Oh my god, I threw it right in its mouth. That's not nice. There we go. I thought it would be. The placement was just too perfect for you to not be a green chrysanthemum. Just spamming and it's dead. Yeah. Come on, wail about on your back. Are you the one making the high-pitched wail sounds? No? Alright, now actually this sub-level can be really tricky because they put this little asset in. Like a little pool of water. Like, that means you have to use your blues, and chances are you can't get blues to go, or anything other than blues to go past this point, unless you want to put them on this path, but good luck with that. So, come on, blue Pikmin, it's a simple rock. Come on! Thank you. And then go over this rock, and then get this nectar. Hope and pray it's not nectar. It is nectar and not my mittites. Come on. Pikmin! Why are you just sitting around next to... Ah, never mind. Okay. Looks like it's all clear for now. So Cloak and Baronet, please don't kill two... Oh, no. They put 2 male shear grubs on top of that. Are you serious? Okay, looks like we're going to have to find a way to intervene. Right, I say what we do is we're going to get our purple Pikmin, throw them on there, and leave a couple behind. Right, gotta be really careful with this. Don't drown in that water. They're drowning in that water. Okay, whistle them and they will come back. Good, alright. We've got some purples and some blues. Now the odds are a little bit more in our favour. Favor. I've had a habit of doing that recently, like, ever since I found out, like, all, like, the sounds that my accent does, like, or, like, how British I used to be, because I was a lot more British than this before, I've suddenly started going against it, so I say things wrong. So I say favor, like, with TH instead of a V. It's stupid, but oh well. Did you seriously? No, okay. These enemies are more worse than I thought they'd be, and this is really a quite crappy generator, because it means I can only come in here with blues and purples. Really? But there should be creeping chrysanthemums everywhere, including there, because you can see the eyeballs on it. So let me just kill you, and unfortunately I can't carry their corpses back like I normally would. We have so few Pikmin, but I guess I'll have to do. Don't take that back. Alright, slow you down, stand you down, whittle back so I can maybe stun you some more with some purples. No? Maybe? No? Are you doing any damage, Pikmin? Please, I'm sure you can go faster than that. Alright, stun again, please. Stun. Yes. And good. Now, some treasure can go on top of this bucket, but there isn't this time. And the way you get it is, pull this Pikmin over here, of course, and then you climb up on the little spade, which is nice. So I think I'm going to try and kill all the enemies nearby before I go and get all the treasure, because look at this. Look at this, we've got a massive strawberry. Didn't we already have a strawberry treasure, or am I just thinking too far ahead? Oh well, takes 12 Pikmin. Nothing 1 purple and 2 blues can't handle, am I right? Yeah. No, apparently not. I'm not... Purple, what are you doing? You're just standing in front of it like, I can smell it from here. Okay, got 1 blue, 1 purple, 1 blue. That's a purple. 1 blue. Is that good enough for you? Yes, it is. Alright, now that treasure's going to go incredibly slowly, but that's okay because we have no other options. So now I think this is the only other treasure we can get. It's sushi. Is it sushi? Oh no, it might be. It's covered in seaweed and it's got rice in the middle. What's that? Is that... What is that supposed to be? What's the red thing in the middle? Is that supposed to be like a cherry or something? I can't actually recognize it, but... There's me knowing my food knowledge again. I have none, if you couldn't tell. And where? Oh, okay, I thought... What? I am really confused with the layout of this. For some reason, like, I thought the treasure with the strawberry was this direction and everything else was over there. I don't know. My perception's going weird. And I think because this treasure is going so slowly, I might just speed it up until the point where things actually start getting collected. Man, this video has a lot of cuts, doesn't it? Thankfully, your Pikmin can't drown when carrying the treasure back, because these planks make it so that they physically can't, even if they're floating in midair. Huh. Only worth 40 Pokos, but it's the taste sensation. I'm sure. Now, those physics, they... Wait, no. Those physics cannot be right. Seriously? No, I guess it could. I don't know, especially when one is floating in midair, I don't really see how those physics are correct. 190 Pokos, that's more valuable than combustion berry. And now we've got to 60,000 Pokos, which is all good. And all the treasure's gone, so let's go down. Oh no, it's this one.
Oh boy, good luck.
Okay, so the term snagret hole, it really comes to effect here. But I think we're going to do this in the next part. So, for now, I might as well end this off here. We lost 1 Pikmin. I don't remember losing it, but okay. The treasure charts, the treasure gauge is already going kind of off the charts, so that can't be good. Well, my name's been Daz. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit. Crystallized telepathy. I speculate that this crystal is in fact highly intelligent. It must possess telepathic powers. When I peer into it, the reflection of my face is bright red. It must be sensing my stress. Tomorrow I think I'll sleep through the whole day. Crystallized telekinesis. The Pikmin are always staring at me. It's nice to see that they look up to me, but it's becoming unnerving. Sometimes I want to hide away in the ship just to escape those beady eyes. Crystallized clairvoyance. Trying to sort out the 5 different colors of Pikmin is giving me a headache. I'll be a much better tactician if I take a moment to study each Pikmin's unique abilities. Red Pikmin, immune to fire. Purple Pikmin, strong and heavy bruisers that can lift big loads. White Pikmin, fast and immune to the effects of poison. Can also find hidden treasures buried underground. Can also poison enemies if they get eaten. Yellow Pikmin, highly agile and immune to electrical damage. Also fly high when thrown. Blue Pikmin, thrive in water. Whew! It should be easy to identify each Pikmin's ability based on their colour. Thanks for the tutorial, Alma. We've literally been in this for like 11 episodes or 10 episodes or something. Leviathan feather. This appears to be a huge bird. I already can't read it. This appears to be a huge bird feather, but I've never seen the creature it once belonged to. I wonder if I ever will. I've only seen a few hairborn creatures on this planet. I wonder why. Maybe it's just because I haven't encountered them yet. Oh no. What if they saw me take this feather? They could be watching me, waiting for the perfect moment to take their sweet revenge. Taste sensation. Some things on this world can't be understood, no matter how much I analyze them. For instance, this is the first time I've tasted this, but it has a nostalgic taste. It's inexplicable. It tastes like something my mum has made for me. My mum has made for me by hand. Combustion berry. I've collected all kinds of edible objects, but the ship's sensors can't judge taste. To make up for the ship's shortcomings, I'm making a special effort to try everything. Figwort. What the Scrophularian xenomium. Figwort family. This plant offers an excellent example of non-native species introduced into the ecosystem by some unknown method. Upon introduction, it quickly established a foothold and adapted to the new environment. This plant's distinct flowers usually exhibit a stunning blue colour in early spring, but recent fieldwork has recorded specimens displaying a deep red hue, or hue, I don't know. Although this may represent a sudden deviation in genetics of this species, the red coloration is much more likely an anomaly. Additional readings suggest no significant atmospheric or solar radiation changes have occurred in the ecosystem, leaving open the possibility that soil composition and mineral deposits may have affected petal coloration. This titillating ingredient tastes impossibly fresh, but you must cook it immediately after picking. If you don't, it'll go bad within minutes. Dandelion. Taraxacum officinale. Dandelion family. Can't read. This perennial grows best in locations with full sun exposure. Its flowers. What's up, guys? Recorded specimens displaying
Be right back at this. Oh, question mark. Alright, we're back.
I've tasted this, but it has a nostalgic taste. It's Figwort. What the Scrophularian Xenomium. Figwort family. This plant adapted to the new. Additional readings suggest no significant atmospheric or solar radiation changes have occurred in the ecosystem, leaving open the possibility that soil composition and mineral deposits may have affected petal coloration. This titillating ingredient tastes impossibly fresh, but you must cook it immediately after picking. If you don't, it'll go bad within minutes. Dandelion. Taraxacum officinale. Dandelion family. Can't read. This perennial grows best in locations with full sun exposure. Its flowers boast countless tiny yellow pellets packed together in a head. The specimen seems to have as many weed-like variants as petals, so more detailed research on these plants would be left to a botanist, a botanical research specialist. I think I might know one of those. Young leaves are only suitable in garden salads. Use the flower to add colour to your dishes.
Alright.
What's up, guys? It's Daz here. But you don't really care because Louis is already looking behind his back. And he has a good reason too, because we're in sub-level 3 of Snagret Hole. So I'm going to hold on to my purples, meaning you know there's a battle now. For some reason, the gauge is going crazy when I step over here. What could it possibly mean? It's a burrowing Snagret! Who would have thought? In Snagret Hole, I would have never thought! Okay, just keep spamming. Well, that was easy. What was I worried about last episode? Seriously? And it dropped a little... What is that? A hot dog for us? No, that's not a hot dog. That's a sausage that's just hot dog divide.
Shout from Rainbow Games.
Mario!
Oh, the Pikmin is staring like, what's it worth? It's only worth 40. It's almost a weight of my time. The meat satchel. What's this Snagret face? How much is that worth? Only 10. And... Really? I thought there was more. Really? There was just one treasure hit. That's almost pointless. Okay, then fine. You look over here, using the Z, the Z, you can find what's beyond these gates. So I say let's go beyond these gates and get all of these 2 eggs, 1 egg and the ivory candy pot. Wow, was that it? Yeah, so you might notice, even though this was a black gate, it went down in like an instant. That's because looks can be deceiving, basically. Some of these gates have more HP than others, and I assume they expect you to have lost a lot of Pikmin in this point, so they make these gates nice and easy to take down. Some good design, but it just goes to show that you're not really supposed to do very well in this cave. And come on, let's take this one down too. Let's count how long it takes to go down. 1 second, 2 seconds. That's not seconds, that's just me counting and then saying seconds afterwards. But either way, it's done now. What's inside? Give me some nectar. Yes, we're gonna need these leaves to become flowers. Yes. Alright. Now the problem with this sub-level is that the treasure gauge actually tricks you, even though I completely forgot it does. How does it do that? I don't know, we haven't got to the point where it can yet, so I'll just keep quiet. They've given us white and purple Pikmin, so at least they have a good reason to come here again. I guess that's what they're doing, they're trying to bait you to come back again, because that's your only way to get purples and whites. That's what they're doing, it's all a sneaky conspiracy, isn't it? That's what I thought, Earth, planet Pikmin. I think it's a planet Pokemon again. Is it only me that whenever I see like on Pokemon where they put PKMN, I always think of Pikmin before Pokemon? Is it just me? Alright. So, let's come over here. I'm still holding my purple because there's a second Snagret they throw at you. Because one just wasn't enough. Oh, and of course a bumbling snitchbug just to be a nuisance. Okay, let me attack 2 enemies at once. That's a good idea. That's a good choice in fighting that we made there, Daryl. Good. Well, apparently it worked, so I guess I shouldn't complain. How long do you think it'll be before I do that again, where I come into 2 enemies at once and start fighting them off at the same time, and then fail at both? I can see that happening. Oh well, at least we're not going to waste time looking at treasure anymore, because there is no more treasure. Quite literally, they're just here to sort of, like a tickle and a slap, but more of a slap and a tickle, where they They slap you in the face with 2 snagrets and a swooping snitch bug, but then they tickle you with these plants and eggs. Okay, this is a really weird choice designer. I didn't tell you to get the nectar, just break down the gate. And then in the end, only 2 white Pikmin actually took the nectar in the first place. Great. Well, might as well just flowerify up my 5 new purples and a couple new whites. Here we go. Where are you? Come on! They're so slow that you can barely get them to the nectar in time. Alright. You ready now? I wonder what could be worse. Already fought off 2 snagrets in 1 sub-level. I wonder what's in sub-level 4. Seriously, I completely forgot. It's almost blind, but not really. We still haven't found the high-pitched wail, actually.
Weird.
Oh, and now we're in Metal Land. So first we were in a tree, then we went into the garden outdoors, then we went into a cave, and now we're in Metal Land, of Rustfield. Great. And is it me? Am I the only one that thinks that this little, like, asset here looks like a toilet seat? Well, you know, I don't know. I always see that. It's like, oh, look, we landed on the toilet seat. How grand. I don't know. Anyway, oh, boy. I can tell this sub-level's going to be fun. Right off the bat, we have electric gates. Insta-kill if you didn't know, but you probably did. But we do have the introduction of... Are you serious? You're going to have one of those in there as well? Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to break the game almost and do things a little bit differently. Because Oliver's such a pro. Here's what he can do. He can go to this armoured cannon beetle, which I don't think we... No, we have seen an armoured cannon beetle. Yeah, we've seen that before. And I'm going to make him aim at everyone else. Now, this water-breathing pig, I believe, is a new enemy. The first one was called a fiery blowhog. This one's called a watery blowhog. And it can't get affected by the rocks because it's on a slightly lower angle, like slightly lower land. There we go, that's better. Alright, destroy your other fiery water-blowing pig friend over here. Come on, I'm whacking him in the face. It's time for you to do the same. Boom! Thank you. All that's left is 1 orange dwarf bauble, which I can't hit. And you. That's the way you want to go. I can play this game. And... Okay, I thought I saw flashing over there, but it was just the electric gate. That sort of scared me. I was like, what is over there? But nope, it was nothing. Alright. Now get out the way, because I know it will do murder death. And actually, we can probably hide behind these corpses. Or the orange dwarf bauble, that works too. And it shouldn't be able to get through. So don't carry the corpses, they are our lifesaver. Quite literally. Alright, they are our savior. Just aim towards... No, don't aim towards... Okay. Oh, okay, don't throw them off the edge either, that's not a good. This is a really awkward playing field you've given us, you know that, don't you? Oh, okay, no death. Wow, did I do that with no deaths? Damn. Don't mind if I take the pride for that. And come on, yellow Pikmin, please get... Oh, you are yellow, right? Okay, you looked a little bit red there, and I got a bit confused. Do we have any yellows left? Good. Otherwise, we won't be able to take out this gate. You can barely see which are yellow and which are not yellow. You'd think they'd be pretty obvious with how diverse the colours are, but apparently not. I'm that colourblind. Right, I think that's all we can get in this little area, so I say let's go get this yellow gate over here. This is not a yellow... Pointless electric gate is pointless, never mind. Look, where'd you go? Thank you. Alright, now this one's another marble. It must be a crystallized power or emotion. Wait, telekinesis is an emotion, so what's this one? It is the runaway Pikmin and glitchin' dance floor. 120 Pokos. It's the crystallized telepathy. Alright, so is the third one the crystallized telephone? Because that seems to follow the pattern. And what do we have over here? Absolutely nothing. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ! What are you doing? No! Oh, well. I just lost 7 Pikmin in one go, and you are floating in the air. Good stuff. Also, I think I lost some Pikmin to the dwarf orange bauble because I was too mesmerized by the... Okay. Are you seriously... You are seriously glitching on air. What are you doing? Alright, fine. You know what? I don't even think I can get you from it, can I? That's fine by me. Okay, no, you always face that way when you... Jesus Christ, come on, leave us alone. Face this direction, please, where you're not going to kill us all. Yet. Pikmin don't go flying off the edge. Good. Wait, I've got to whisk them out of the way first. Jesus, I forgot about that part. Look at these Pikmin. They look so silly how that Whoa. How did that come out of you? Seriously? Where did that go in, and where did that come out? Why are my Pikmin carrying it? Seriously, the bacteria on that stuff must be terrible. Yeah, but those Pikmin look really crazy how they were like completely upside down but still attacking it. Oh no. I think you guys know what I think about cherries, but I might as well carry it because we have to. What's this massive magnet gonna be worth? 150 Pokos. It's the heavy-duty magnetizer. It's weird, the ship sometimes actually gets this stuff right, and sometimes it gets it completely wrong. It's weird. Okay, 6 Pikmin can carry that, and I always make them whites because they're nice and quick. I always get the quick stuff on the light items because why not? And nothing else here? Oh, okay. Still haven't found that high-pitched whale. Wonder if it's going to be the boss of this cave or something. Unless the Snagrit counts as a high-pitched whale, because it goes when it dies, so... Does that mean that something was dying when we heard it, or, I don't know. 20 Pokos, the Cupid's grenade. I see what they did there, sort of. Well, that's all the treasure, so come on, Louie. This is your one time to shine. Press A on the cave. Oh, okay, that was weird. The way, like, the cave looked in the background made me think that Louie was doing the splits in midair. My eyesight is terrible. God, these loading screens are getting longer and longer. But it's still suspenseful when we land. Aha! Now we found the high-pitched whale. Can you... I always say whale and I always think of the actual animal! Okay, dwarf and bubble. Hello. A good friend of mine who took all the nectar so that I couldn't actually get it for the Pikmin I wanted. But you may notice the treasure gauge. It's off the charts. So what do? We can't do much about it. We just have to try and stop whatever the source of this awkward problem is. And what it is that guy over there. You hear him? Never mind, another dwarf orange bulb. Why would they do that? They're not even really a threat. Huh? Why would you do that? Come on, how many more of these do we need? We get to they're easy, but okay. Just surrounding dwarf orange bulbs. That's fine. Don't even care. Okay, fine. Well, at least we got some flowers out of it, so I don't really mind. That is over there an antenna beetle. What it does? Jesus, seriously? More orange dwarf bulbs? The orange variant of orange? Dwarf? Okay. They're just throwing them at us now. They're just trying to be annoying. This isn't even awkward. This is an antenna beetle. It has the same ability as our whistle. So don't let your Pikmin get too close, because they will then follow them. They don't actually do anything, like they don't attack you with your Pikmin like the Puffstall did in Pikmin 1. But it does stop your Pikmin following you. The Crystallized Clairvoyance, 120 Pokos. So, okay, and usually, as you can see, they just sort of go nearby and then they don't actually follow you. Until it jumps away again and then it disappears. Somehow this antenna beetle has the leg power of like, I don't know what it is, but it can jump like crazy and just get out of there. So I don't see why it doesn't just jump and skedaddle and never come back. But anyway, for its death, you get the thing it was holding, the whistle. I wonder what that whistle could do. Anything else? Here, there's more dwarf orange bubbles. Great. Just what I wanted for my birthday Christmas. Let me carry you back, and is there anything else available? It doesn't look like it. I didn't even see you drop. Seriously, I was just too busy looking above that I didn't actually see you land. Sorry. Well, we got more nectar. We don't really need it right now because we've got no Pikmin with us, so I guess we'll just pull back. What is this whistle gonna do? It is worth 75 Poco. That's kind of worth it, right? The Emperor Whistle. You'd think that it could, like, upgrade your whistle or something, because, you know, just like, do something to your whistle, but it doesn't. Yeah, oh well. Let's just carry these corpses back. And then Louis. Good time to shine was over, like, years ago, so let's just make Olimar go ahead. Back, Louis! Just go back. You're never going to add up to anything anyway, so let's just leave you back here. Goodbye, Louis. You never really were a very helpful co-worker. Oh well. Jumping on down again. with the canyon thing in the background, which clearly looks 2D and bad. Sub-level 6, how deep is this hole? I don't know, but we have water and poison. Oh boy, this sub-level on my practice file gave me hell, because the generator generally wasn't very friendly to me, and I think I found what I thought was an impossible scenario, except I actually found out I could have used these lapis lazuli candy pop buds to actually get through it. But either way, I had a problem with it. I'll show it later on, like when I actually get to the treasure. But yeah, I don't like this sub-level anymore. Doesn't matter, because they're giving us more white Pikmin. That's gotta mean something good. Right. Also, this is a queen candy pop bud. As you can see, it has spots that change colour. You throw in one Pikmin, and it will spit out 10, or however much it can, of the colour of the spot thingamajiggity-jag. So since we're low on blues, I'm going to throw the blue in there. And I'm actually going to throw one blue in there, so then we don't lose one type of another colour. We just gain 10 of the blues, and we don't lose, like, a red for it. And look at that. 10. Or not, that's 8. Alright, I apparently can't read numbers. Okay, it can only spit out 8. I thought it could always spit out 10, and then always never got that way, because I never had less than 90 in my thing. But okay. Lapis lazuli, we don't need you, but we do need... We don't really need these. We do need whites. And since we just got some blues, actually, nah. The reds are useless in this cave, so I might as well use the reds while I can. 3. Oh, that's a yellow. Red, what are you doing? No. I always hate it how I'm clearly trying to throw just the reds, but then the yellow gets in and is like, hey, is this a party? I love parties. But no, it doesn't work. Luckily, they fixed this in Pikmin 3 because it would just be like, you have to press C on the Wii, on the Wii remote to actually, well, on the nunchuck really, if you want to be technical, to change the type of Pikmin. And there's another antenna beetle. You can tell because you can hear the sounds. And oh my god, a snagger it. Okay, I didn't know you let me here. Alright. Okay, I did, but I completely forgot that you went here. Alright. Kill you, and you actually got 3, and whoa! Okay, I have too much to explain at once here. For one thing, I think my Pikmin died for getting thrown everywhere. One's even getting poisoned, and that's not good. You've taken out 3 Pikmin now. That's got to be like a record. Are you dead, or did you... No, you didn't die. You just decided to run away at the last minute. Again, why doesn't it just run away? Why doesn't it just flee? It can clearly dig underground, but it doesn't. It just sort of comes back and it's like, oh, I'm nearly dead. Let me try and bite you again. Right, first of all, let's get out this poison. Now, this treasure here, this lobster claw, is very interesting because in the American version, and potentially the Japanese version, it's in a completely different cave that makes more sense. It's in a cave where I shouldn't actually explain it because it's spoilery. But either way, it's here instead, and it doesn't make much sense. Why it's in a dwarf orange bulwarp? I have no idea. How it could fit that thing in? Don't even ask me. I have no clue at all. Mysterious remains. 150 Pokos, eh? Alright. Collect this as well, and... What are you going to say this is, ship? All the purple Pikmin are like, ooh, it's interesting. Even ones are looking up at the ship like, what even are you? 60 Pokos, the triple sugar threat. That was a bit too much of a mouthful to do at once, and I lost 6 Pikmin to that thing as well. Did any drown? I don't think any did, so that's good. None got poisoned, so... Remember how, like, 2 sub-levels ago I said that I was probably going to fight off 2 enemies at once at some point? Yeah, apparently it already happened. And then I had to fight off another 2, another 2, which was water and poison. Oh, well, goodbye again, sir. At least now we know where it goes, and there's water here, so never mind. Don't go... White Pikmin, you seriously got out and then fell in again. You are not good. Right, now for some reason the antenna beetle always lands in about the same place. It doesn't jump around the whole area, despite the fact that you can clearly jump higher than, I don't know, the Empire State Building, but it just decides to stay in this small little area. So I guess that's kind of nice. It means you can always wait for an ambush, and it will always fall for it every time, even if it's in the exact same place. Now, this treasure is the treasure that gave me hell. I hate it already. Because, as you can see, it takes 20 Pikmin to carry, and it has to go through, usually, in like my other layouts, it needs to go through this water. That means I need 20 blues, and a lot of the time, I don't have 20 blues, so I tried putting in purples, and for whatever reason, they couldn't carry it for their life. It was stupid as hell, and I have no idea why. If I used the lapis lazuli candy pop buds, I probably would have gotten enough blues to carry it, but I had to reset on that thing. Twice. Oh well. Oh my god, it was trapped behind the treasure. I can't do this. I literally... Why would you go directly into the water? Are you serious? Look. It's right there, purple Pikmin. Whoa, okay, you can just glitch right through it. That's fine. Please, just pick it up from here. Or if I lure you into it. Lure. Lure. Oh, well, at least I've made a little dance floor out of it. Look at that go. Oh, I completely missed the dance floor. Sorry, guys. It looks like I literally can't do this one. Reset. Worth only 30 Pokos, it's the saliva trick. Alright. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say, shit. I'm listening now. As you can see, there's some water here, so you might think that only blues can get past it, but no, there's a tiny little bit of land on the corner, so if you could just aim and... Okay, seriously, you're gonna put one there where all my Pikmin can drown? Please, no, don't do this. Okay, seriously, you purple have drowned twice. This is really awkward, because every time I try and aim in a different direction, the Pikmin go and aim, like, stand behind me, and then they go into the water. Alright. That was too much hassle. And you don't even drop a treasure, you're just a worthless snagrit. So come round here. What do we find? Any more snagrits? No, of course not. There's only 2 in each sub-level, because apparently that's all the game can handle or something? I don't know. Well, I guess we know now why it's called the snagrit hole. And actually, I think you have to get blues to carry this, because even though if you get, like, whites or something, clearly they can't swim, and they know they can't swim, they're just going to try and swim to get that treasure through. They don't think to go around the tiny edges on the corner. Nope, they have to go right through the middle, because that's just the way they are foolishly programmed. And Louis, you're good at doing nothing and staying at the home. Why don't you follow? See, look, they go exactly in, like, right angles to go right through the water. I hate this sub-level, I really do. 20 Pokos. It's a science project. I see what they did there, sort of, kind of, not really. How do you know how science projects go, shit? You don't even know humans. Oh, okay, this is poison. Actually, what you can do is you can have your Pikmin be poisoned or, like, dying and jump in the hole and they'll still survive. Or, like, in the cutscene here, even if this tape at the bottom here was producing gas, they wouldn't be affected. They just run through it like it doesn't exist. It's weird. But I guess that's just a little bit of Nintendo logic for you. Sub-level 7, and it looks like the boss. Unfortunately, this video's getting kinda long, so I apologize for the cliffhanger, but at least we found out what the high-pitched wail was, right? Yeah. So I better end it off here. My name's been Daz. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit. Meat satchel. This wand of meat makes me inexplicably hungry. The parts used to produce it seem to be of ambiguous origin and questionable quality, yet it calls to me. Maybe I'll just have one bite. Glow stem.
Okay.
Nocturnicum illuminati. Ooh. Glow
confirm.
Although they are obviously unrelated, the glow stem bears a striking resemblance to the streetlights on Pocket It. It is highly possible that glow stems could be a relic of some unknown civilization, beyond the scope of our imagination. They're kind of like LED lights, aren't they? Interesting.
It's ridiculous that,
Enable.
I don't know,
Notifications include
maybe
untotal episodes of impromptu
for some reason I
breakdancing.
think these are live streams, even though I have not made a single live stream.
Watery blowhog. Suslugians, blowhog family, a variant subspecies of the fiery blowhog. The watery blowhog lacks several of the dominant genes necessary for the production of fire-producing catalysts, and thus expels jets of non-flammable liquid. This subspecies appears to have only recently evolved. However, the hereditary traits of this variant are dominant and highly robust, so its population is rapidly increasing. Yeah, I don't think it appeared... No, it did appear in Pikmin 3. Once. This beast's unrivaled moistness gives it a melt-in-the-mouth quality that's incomparable. Armored cannon beetle larva. Granitus chuculine. Lithopod family. This species is a lithopod larva. This expedition was unable to confirm the existence of any mature lithopods, leading to concerns that the species was extinct on this planet. But the discovery of the creature in larval form eased such concerns. Lithopods, like flint beetles, are internal metabacteria to aid chemical digestion. These metabacteria can only survive in certain environments, such as within the body of certain insects. So lithopod larvae, or larvae, do not contain any metabacteria immediately after hatching. Larvae feed on particularly digested or regurgitated by mature lithopods, ensuring the larvae can obtain metabacteria they would not normally have acquired. That all did not go in at all, actually. Carefully remove every grain of sand, peel back the exoskeleton, and slurp heartily. Now that's language I can understand. Crystallized telepathy. I speculate that this crystal is in fact highly intelligent. It must possess telepathic powers. When I peer into it, the reflection of my face is bright red. It must be sensing my stress. Tomorrow I think I'll sleep through the whole day. Heavy duty magnetizer. I've had an upset stomach lately. I'm not old yet, but I'm not young anymore either. Maybe I should start doing a better job of looking after my health. Perhaps basking in this contraption's magnetic rays will make me stronger. Cupid's grenade. What a perplexing plant. It appears to be carrying two different types of berries. They must be a rare species of fruit. Both have odd traits. One seems to be a suppressant, while the other is a stimulant. It's not easy to tell which is which. I'd better be careful with them. I should also warn Louis, or else he might bake these berries into a pie. Antenna beetle. It just jumps out and then the camera doesn't even know where it went. Mesmery Rayocontra. Kettlebug family. I don't actually think we ever hear of her again. This creature is able to control the Pikmin by way of the peculiar frequency of its roar, but its only objective seems to be defensive in nature, as it stops Pikmin from attacking and forces them to run away. This beast prefers humid, dimly lit environments, and is known to inhabit empty and discarded containers. For this reason, it's wise to thoroughly ventilate any species that are recovered. Lifting off with one of these creatures in the hole could lead to a rupturing of the specimen during decompression, resulting in an explosive mess. Extract meat from the exoskeleton and sear on all sides in a hot wok to seal in the flavour. Top the dish off with a splash of spicy peanut sauce. Crystallized clairvoyance. Trying to sort out the 5 different colours of Pikmin is giving me a headache. I'll be a much better tactician if I take a moment to study each Pikmin's unique abilities. Red Pikmin, immune to fire. Purple Pikmin, strong and heavy bruisers that can lift big loads. White Pikmin, fast and immune to the effects of poison. Can also find hidden treasures buried underground. Can also poison enemies if they get eaten. Yellow Pikmin, highly agile and immune to electrical damage. Also fly high when thrown. Blue Pikmin, thrive in water. Whew! It should be easy to identify each Pikmin's ability based on their colour. Thanks for the tutorial, Alma. We've literally been in this for like 11 episodes or 10 episodes or something. Mysterious remains. This looks like some part of a crustacean. Did I say that right? Damn. Its shape vaguely resembles a pair of scissors, but I've never seen anything quite like it. It's fair to assume this creature has already perished, but I don't understand why it hasn't already begun to fossilize. Perhaps it was eaten by another creature, and it spit out these unwanted parts? Whoa there, that's crazy talk. especially when you consider it came out of a dwarf orange bulbul. Unless, like, an orange bulbul ate it and then gave birth, which somehow, I don't know, I'm not going to go into these details, no. Saliva tricks. When I crash landed on this planet, I got sick of eating only Hoggetape noodles every day. This time is no different. We didn't have time to properly prepare some tasty provisions. I can't stop drooling when I look at this evocative object. Hungry explorers must learn to use their imagination in the absence of food. To get to this point, we defeated one Snagret outside, 2 on sub-level 3, and then another 2 on sub-level 6. Yeah, we defeated 5 Snagrets in total just to get here. So what could they possibly throw at us on Snagret Hole? What's up, guys? It's Daz here.
Probably
Here
2
at
more
Camp,
Snagrets.
we have an egg and nectar, and we're gonna need it, because we're gonna need flowers. We've already lost 11 Pikmin to get here. Not Evan. Sound like I've got like a tongue that doesn't want to do what I say and does its own thing. So, Snagret Hole, boss. Already defeated 5, and they're not going to throw us another one. They don't recycle bosses unless you count. You know what? Never mind. This is a Snagret. But this isn't a burrowing Snagret. This is the pileated Snagret. It has a foot! You might think it could fly, but no, it doesn't have wings. Maybe in Pikmin 4 they'll make a Snagret that has wings, but instead, this one can just completely nosedive and dig away. Like so. I wish I could do that, but that would hurt. Imagine, like, I can imagine this guy, like, trying to attack you, like, on concrete, and then he goes to dig away, and he's like, whatcha? And he just, like, breaks his beak when he lands. He's like, ow. Except he'd probably be a bit more screamy than ow, but for some reason this guy has got a lot more HP than the other burrowing Snagret, so maybe I'm playing badly, but ooh! Tutorial on a boss fight! As you can see, we didn't actually see it very well. Intriguing! The character showed symptoms of poisoning after consuming the white Pikmin. So that was the first time we've ever had a white Pikmin get eaten? Damn. Perhaps white Pikmin excrete a poisonous substance when chewed. How fascinating. What's kind of sad is the fact that he mentions this means that it's probably canon that this actually happened in real life, meaning that in the not real life, but in the actual story of Oliver and Louis coming to this planet, some Pikmin, including white Pikmin, actually got eaten. That's kind of sad, but he's clearly dead. Yeah. And wow, that is a cool death animation, how like his body goes flying upwards and it all explodes. I wish I'd looked up, but oh well. Looks cool. You've done it! That bird beast will trouble you no more. It will trouble you instead, ship. Processing. How curious. What's this impressive mechanized masterpiece? I don't know, it looked exactly the same as the other one we saw, but in blue instead. I wonder what it could do, considering every boss fight item always gets you an upgrade. Now I believe, and I'm not actually certain about this really, the American and/or Japanese version has another burrowing Snagret in here. But for some reason, this version of the game does not. Yeah, don't blame me. Oh yeah, triumphant treasure get music, but only worth 100 Pokos. It's the Justice Alloy. Blizzard does not compute. A metal this dense defies the fundamental laws of physics.
Yeah, be right back. For a small commercial break. There we go.
Again, I said TH instead of X. And yet, if I use this to rework our president's treasured spacesuit... Wait, the president has a spacesuit? Why doesn't he join us? Processing complete. Fabrication of the metal suit Z, or Z, is now concluded. This suit is extremely durable. Getting gnawed or stepped on will now produce minimum pain, or minimal pain. Why couldn't you do this at the very beginning? You know? Why couldn't you have made it so that when we get... well, I guess maybe the president didn't know that there were going to be massive creatures here, considering he didn't even let Olimar stay a word when he got here, so... or when he got back to Archetate, but... You're taking the nectar again? Come on, don't be greedy. Well, actually, not many people needed that anyway. And wow, we lost 20 Pikmin? That's... worse than usual. Oh, of course, now they give us a candy pop bug, which I could use to actually get some Pikmin. Do I have any reds? Oh, I have one red. You know what, red? That one red? Jerry? Yeah, that's you. I'm going to bring back, like, your population by making 8 more of you, or 7 more of you, because you'll be the 8th one. Go! Yeah, how do you feel, Jerry? 1 Jerry becomes 8 Jerrys. Plural. Yeah. Come on, just keep plucking, Louis. Louis, your plucking abilities is terrible. Why did you choose to run to the right when they were clearly just available right next to you on the left? Oh well, where's the way out? Oh, of course. They're going to give us more candy pop buds to make more Pikmin. Why did I really... no, actually, I came here with like 90-something Pikmin anyway, so it doesn't really matter that I'm getting them now, I guess. But just make more blues, and then I'll cut to when we get out of here. There's the exit. Ah, they all did it at the same time. This is not going to be good. I don't know, we only lost 20 Pikmin, but that's still actually quite a bit. 28? Oh, that's even worse. That's just a little bit of insult to injury. Either way, we got 1,373 Pokos in that cave alone, so pretty good if you ask me. Let's save. But now that we've done all 4 caves, there's actually very few left to do, I guess. 70% of the debt recovered. It didn't do 60 because we already did that part. We got way past it. So now what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do some farming. But first, I'm going to put these Pikmin away. First, what we're going to do is we're going to get that one last treasure that's left on this map. To do that, we need blues, and only blues. So I'm going to put away as many Pikmin as I can, and then get out all of my blues, which I don't actually think we have many more, so I probably shouldn't take out everyone. Come on, blues, we have a total of 48 of you, and we'll make many, many, many more, since you are my favourite, because you can actually go everywhere, like in water and stuff. And you know what, Louis? Never mind, actually. No, actually, Louis, you're coming with us, just because I need you. Okay, I don't need you. You know, actually, I don't think anyone needs you, Louis. You're just there to be a helpful hand, but no one really cares. I think that's your relationship with everyone. So you know what? You're coming with us just because you have to, alright? Don't think this is anything special or happy or personal, alright? Good. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to come to our first scale puzzle. If you think this scale puzzle is hard, you ain't seen nothing yet. If you haven't played Pikmin 3 or just gotten later into this game, the scale puzzles get much worse. This one is terribly easy, and I'll show you how to do it. Right after we destroy this Wollywog, who is really pathetic, may I add. From Pikmin 2, I say he's pathetic and he already kills a Pikmin of mine. Great. Get out of the way. Why can't you get these last few hits on him? Why is he falling down the hill for no reason? That's annoying. Okay. What we need to do is easy. That treasure up there, it takes 15 Pikmin. So what we're going to do is put 15 Pikmin up there. I was not counting that, so how many is that? 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, we're going to get, of course, that was only 14. We're going to get Olimar up on there. Good job, Louis, you actually get to almost do something. So we need 15 on that one, so that 15 can carry that treasure. And on this one, well, you simply just need more than 15. So how about 31? Throw those all up there. Yeah, well done, Louis. You put Pikmin on a thingy. And then this is raised up, because weights. And then you can throw all 15 up here. And Bob's your uncle. If it does it. There we go. Well done, Louis. You actually could do something mildly helpful. And Wollywog, why you put... This Wollywog just loves to glitch on this bridge, doesn't it? Like, seriously, what are you doing? Leave. Thank you. And that's not good. These blue Pikmin, because they can just... No, actually, no. I guess this path is just quicker. It thinks it can go this way. There's a bit of a problem with that, as I pointed out earlier. There's a creepy chrysanthemum here, but hopefully it will avoid it, actually. Will it avoid it? Let's see, make your bets. And wow, this day's nearly over. All I did was go into one cave which froze time and got one treasure. Apparently I'm just not as efficient with time as I thought I was. And yeah, we're nice and out of the way of the creepy chrysanthemums, so never mind. So, it's only day 6, and you can see this place doesn't really seem to change much. In fact, you've got a couple pellet poses here, but that's about it. Well, as days progress, new stuff will appear. For example, those berry plants will appear here, and you'll get massive 20 pellets and 10 pellets that appear here. Yeah, 20 and 10 pellets do exist. So basically this place becomes the place to grind to get Pikmin. But of course we've already completed this on day 6. So there's not really much reason to come back here except to grind, and we might not even do that, so sorry if we don't. 100 Pokos, it's the air break. Not bad. I think at this point, let's just go and do some grinding with the Pikmin that are with us. I'm going to make it completely random of who gets the Pikmin by swarming. Then whoever the majority carry, or whoever carries it, gets their Pikmin population grown. And I forgot I actually need to pluck them. Now if you actually leave Pikmin plucked in the ground, they will survive sunset. I swear as a kid, like I really remember, maybe it was in Pikmin 1 or something, that like if Pikmin were plucked and it was sunset, then the enemies would literally come out and like bite the seeds and pull them out. But maybe I dreamt it like when I was like 6 or 7 or something, but I don't know. I just always I swore that like the enemies would just like at sunset just come in and pluck the Pikmin out, and then they're like just they just have like that moment where they're just like, hey, I'm born! Oh god, I'm getting murdered! And then like they're sort of running around, and I remember feeling really sad for them because they'd just been born and instantly they were gonna die. Yeah, maybe it was a nightmare, or I don't know, either way it was really morbid. Now obviously, the grass comes, well it's not really obviously, but now that we come back from a cave, the grass is replenished, so that blue Pikmin over there will just keep face planting over there. We've got more leaf Pikmin to get, so let's go and get some nectar. Maybe. There we go. 2 in 1. 4. Damn, that's a lot. Thank you. We might even get to the point where we have no leaves to be eating nectar. Seriously, another 3? That's 7. Wow. 8. This is 9. Really? Wow, this is good luck compared to what I usually get. 9. And 5 of them we can't even use. In fact, I think what I'll do then, so I'll put away all my blues, and put away all my yellows, and just leave the reds, because I expect we'll be needing many, many reds in the future. So I'm just going to make all of my reds flowers even. All my red leaves, flowers. Yeah, okay. That way, we can get them all out, and then use the nectar to make them all flowers. There we go, that's not even 100. Hold on. There we go. That's 97. That's... is that all the Pikmin we can get? Okay, maybe that's all the reds. I didn't actually pay full attention. Okay, everyone ready? Swarm the nectar and make yourself faster. And we still have 2 leaves, but that's always going to be the case. And actually, there's not really much else we can do now. We can just sort of wait for the count to go along. In fact, Louis, go home. Seriously, just stay. And actually, I think I can hear some ravenous whiskerpillars doing some not very good things. So I'm gonna murder it. Hold on. Just wait. Any second now, you will be murdered terribly by my powerful, thorn-faced red Pikmin. There you go. They are down. Good. Now let's just carry your corpse while it squirms away in agony. Ha ha ha. Squirming, squirming, squirming. Good. And we don't really need to worry about the counter too much because every Pikmin's here. Wait a second. There's a red over there. Oh god, thank god I noticed that there was just 1 less berry than Pikmin missing. Let's see, where are you? There you are. You nearly died. Even though all you had to do was run out here. And actually, while I have a chance, this is the Forest of Hope. This is where you land in Pikmin 1, and that's where the bulbs are, right on the right. Sorry, I just pointed that out at the last second, but you can see what I mean, right? Yeah. And I left a couple plucked Pikmin. Well, maybe they'll grow into trees that spurt out the onions in Pikmin 3? Yeah, I'll go with that logic. That's the life cycle of Pikmin, right? Yeah. And look, see, the enemies don't attack the plucked Pikmin, so I must have dreamt it. Today's report. Ka-ching! 1,473 Pokos. Can't complain with that. Kinda can complain about that though. We lost three types of Pikmin had a deduction in population. Oh damn! 30 Pikmin to battle? That's more than half that we've ever had. Hello, I am still on the I am for debt collectors. For the time being, I've decided to live under the bridge, but if they catch me, I don't know what they'll do to me. Oh, President, why do you have to keep mailing me? I want messages from my wife, damn it.
Rainbow Games.
Mario?
Well, that's the end of day 7, even though this is episode 11. That's a bit of twisted logic, but that's just how it goes. And as you can see, everything's flashing and sparkly. The awakening wood is done. So I think next time I say, we're going to go to the perplexing pool and deal with the 3 caves down there. Maybe not in one day, maybe not in one episode, but either way, it will be done eventually. Well, my name's been Daz, you don't really care, and I'll see you in a bit.
I guess I'll do one more video for part 2. This is what I was meant to do, complete episode 13 and
Green
then
candy pop bud. You can't throw pick carrots at it. It just doesn't work.
My brain was not.
Flora Regina, candy pop family. This species constantly changes colours. When Pikmin are thrown into it, it shoots out seeds that match the flower's coloration the moment the Pikmin land inside of it. The number of seeds shot out is always greater than the number of Pikmin thrown in. It can be said that this is a completely baffling plant, and many mysteries remain over precisely what sort of relationship it has with the Pikmin. It would appear that the Pikmin gain all of the benefit from this relationship. Perhaps it is simply a different variety of Pikmin to begin with. Eating this flower leads to spectacular, breathtaking indigestion. Pileated snagrets. Schropedus ambulatria. I can't read this at all. Snavian family. This variety of snagret has the ability to both burrow underground and walk above it. Its earthy red coloration and distinct yellow ear and eyes markings making it immediately recognizable. Despite featuring a shimmer... Sorry, I tried to get more carrots to make it actually come out again, but then I stopped the text. Sorry. Despite featuring a chimera-like merging of serpent and avian feathers, the pileated snagret has poor eyesight for a bird, perhaps due to extended periods spent on the ground. To compensate for this, its nose features a thermal sensing organ common to many snakes, making it a dangerous, effective hunter. Come out again, please. Thank you. Wow, that's a bit close. You haven't lived until you've tasted a mint-braised snagret shank. Or if you're feeling especially saucy, stuff a bird with a can of your favorite savory nectar. Throw it on the barbecue and let the juices mingle to make a mean beverage canister snagret. Face dive. Justice alloy. I found this metal treasure in the gut of an avian snake/bird. It took real courage to drop into that dark den, but danger's what I do best. In honor of my brave clash with that feathered serpent, I decided to name that den the Snagret Hole, even though you had the name before you even entered. Air break. The weather was beautiful today. In this region, the weather is always good. The plants and animals thrive on all that sunlight. I want to hurry up and finish cataloguing all of these treasures so I can get back to the sunshine.
Just Oh yeah, that's my new retainer, by the way.
What's up, guys? It's Daz here. Very careful, because we're in the perplexing ball. We're ready to beat it, in a sense. Of course, the captains still haven't worked out how to get out of a ship properly. Now, there are 3 caves here, and I want to deal with them all, but there's a slight problem, because one of them only needs yellow Pikmin, and we just have 31. So, we're not going to do that one yet. Instead, we're going to get all of our blue Pikmin, or as many as we can. We're going to go and fight off another one. We only have 59 of them too, so it's really weird. I'm used to having like 100 plus of each one by this point, but apparently I'm just not doing... Or we have 200, so maybe they're just all in different colours. Oh well, doesn't matter. We have Shearwigs here. Let us kill them all. Hopefully no deaths come upon us. And what I'll do is I'll leave the corpses back here, and then the other Pikmin to get them later. Whoa, blue Pikmin. You're getting a little ahead of yourself now. Don't do that. Please. Good. Are you glitching? No. Okay, good. So now what we're going to do is have blue Pikmin glitch between these corpses. Good. Right. As you can see, there is a massive body of water, and we're going to try and see if we can get rid of it. But first, we have a new enemy. This is the Toady Bloister. See, it's really weird. It has some sort of gelatinous body thing and a berry. Don't let it attack you. In fact, I don't think it even will attack us because we're behind it and it's just sort of minding its own business. But we will see another version of it sooner or later, and it is one of the creepiest things, and I'll be able to show off what's so weird about it. But for now, we'll leave it at that. So, with these blue Pikmin, what we can do is we can get all of them to go up on this bridge here. So I'll just throw them all. What you can do, actually, is use the C-stick to get the Pikmin to go closer to you, and I almost feel like it makes you be able to throw them quicker. It works more effectively in Pikmin 1 than in Pikmin 2, but it seems to work okay now, so I'm going to use it there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get Louie to get out all 31 of those yellows, and we'll see what we can do with them in a minute. In a minute is quite an exaggeration. Now with them, what we're going to do is we're going to come to this little area here and throw them up on this little path. Do you recognise this path? This path is the exact same path as the one in Pikmin 1. Yeah, they just completely recycled this entire area. So once again, what you need to do is you need to lure them along this path while you go along this path down here. Don't lure them off the edge because they will die. And then hopefully get them around here. Hopefully they don't die. There would usually be a treasure up on that block there in Pikmin 1, but not in this one. And now what we're going to do, we're going to get these yellows, and we have 3 blues which will inevitably die if I let them go any further. We're going to put them on to this gate, and actually, I'm going to use our little berry powers on them, just so that they can go and get this done a little bit faster. Now Louie's going to stay there because he has no other thing to do other than to just stare at walls. That's just what he's good at. And we're going to go and get this treasure here. That's not treasure, that's Toady Bloister Berry. That's a treasure, so let's go get that instead. No, that's a Toady Bloister Berry. Leave it alone. Alright. You might be wondering, actually, we're going to need a few blues back anyway, so I'll leave a couple. Let's leave like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That probably wasn't 10, but I was too busy saying numbers and pressing the buttons but not actually paying attention to the button pressing. Right, so now what we're going to do is a little bit of multitasking. While Louie's going to deal with that gate, we're going to get Onima to build up our yellows, because we're going to need many of them. We're also going to need many blues today, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. And actually, you know how I said that blues weren't going to deal with the Shearwigs? And, well, apparently they disobeyed me, and some of them did. Worth 80 Pokos, it's the bobber thingy, the aquatic mine. Great. Now because these blue Pikmin have waited in the ground so long, they've grown into bud Pikmin. Probably the only bud Pikmin you're probably going to see in this series, because they are really rare. They really are. Ah well. Just keep waiting with Louie. We're going to keep building our Pikmin. We're going to take all the yellows, because the blues we don't want yet. Maybe in the future, where I don't get everyone a concussion on the onions. Come on. Sounds more like Mario. And, ooh, sounds like Louie's done. That's good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our blues and 1 yellow that will inevitably die if it follows us anymore. Can you see how this works? And we have a cave. Did it with TH again. And it has rocks on it. A large rock sits in a reservoir of water. May I interject here? I have been observing the two of you working together. You've been cooperating well. Yet, to face the dangers ahead, you must be free of the shackles of a boss-worker relationship. Learn to use the buttons you learnt on day 1. Fool. If you can master teamwork, you can overcome any impediment. And actually, teamwork breaks the boss of this cave, so oh well. So just get the blue Pikmin to work on that, and maybe they'll drain the water so the Pikmin can go in that cave. Yeah. Where's every other corpse? Did I really collect every corpse already with the yellows? Wow, there was less corpse here than I thought there were. Oh well, just wait here. Louie, how you doing? How's that rock doing? Is it doing well? How are you doing? How are you doing, by the way? How are you doing? Good. That's alright. So, water drains, and we should hopefully get in that cave. But not only does it drain the area in this little bathtub-like thing here, it also drains the entire sea. Look at that. So now, literally, any Pikmin can get across this entire sea, which is nice. Luckily, I don't think there was actually any aquatic enemies here that were only aquatic. Like, Wollywogs, they can survive on land, so I'm sure they don't mind. You'd think, like, it would at least be wet. How does that actually drain it? Because there's clearly a gap between the hole over there and this area. You know what? I probably shouldn't go into that much detail and concern myself about these things, but you gotta wonder, right? And actually, while I've got a chance, I think I'm going to see if I can build up more blues, because we are really going to need those blues. We have 53, which is alright, but I'd say we probably need about 80. So I'm going to kill these Wollywogs over here. Get out of my face. You're not very good at what you do, because you suck. Pikmin 2, you are a fail. I mean, in Pikmin 2, you're a fail. Pikmin 2 is not a fail of a game. In fact, it's actually my second favourite game of all time. You are a fail, Wollywog. I mean, what did you accomplish? Did you get any deaths? You did not. You died first. Did you know that you're actually kind of fat? Like, in the last game, or I say last game, but in Pikmin 3, you were actually weighing 5, but now you weigh 7, so that means you must have gained weight in the time going backwards in reverse, you know? Yeah, how do you feel? You've gained weight. You've gotten fat. Does that offend you? I hope it does. You should feel offended and say that you're fat, because you're a frog. Frogs aren't supposed to be fat. That's very anti-natural, if that makes sense. You're supposed to be quick and agile and be able to flatten things. But no, you're a failure. You're fat and you can't do anything. I've killed both of you, 2 of you, and lost no Pikmin. I still have 100. How do you feel? Do you feel terrible? Good. You're a Wollywog. You should. Anyway, let's go and defeat your babies even. Because, why not? Wogpoles. I'm sure I've already said this already, but they are tadpoles and they are baby Wollywogs, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna murder them all. Yay. 2 more here. And with these, I can probably make up enough blues-ish to actually fight off the cave that I want to do in the future. Maybe. Just keep whacking this one and hopefully good stuff will happen, right? Come on. Wacky, wacky, wacky. Yeah. And then wait for it to go through its entire death animation before you actually pick it up. I'd be the kind of person that would like, oh, I say that, but I'm not actually a kind of murdering person, but still, if I was in this game, I'd be the kind of person that would carry the enemy away while it's still like going through its animation of breathing its last breath, just because, you know, why not? Oh well, let's just go back, and now that we have pretty much all our Pikmin back at base, making more Pikmin, we should hopefully be able to get doing what we want to be doing. Maybe, except we actually have to wait for the blues to get back with their Wogpoles, but I'm sure that won't be too big of a hassle. So, we're going to make it so that we only have 20 blue Pikmin, and basically 20 of each Pikmin. Yay! And now all of our blues are finally coming back. It's like a little routine thing, and with all 5 of those coming together, we will then have 20 of each type of Pikmin. And with that comes a little Easter egg. The Pikmin will sing. What they're singing is a song, a Japanese song called I No Uta, which was used to advertise in Japan the game of Pikmin 2. Ironically, the song, the music, actually sold more than the actual game it was advertising, but that's just the way the market goes sometimes. So with that in mind, let's go into the shower room. We have 100 Pikmin, and there are all 4 elemental hazards for us. Let's go. We're gonna have fun with this thing. bat, we have an electric gate. If we were spawning like 3 more steps to the left, we would all be dead. Well, except for like 22 of us, but still. Get out of... Yeah, so throughout this entire cave, you're probably going to hear them whistling the entire time. I know Ultra, and they say it in different pitches. It seems to be random when they sing a song. Some people have mistaken them for singing the theme of Luigi's Mansion, which kind of makes sense, because I think the 2 games are like related, or like... Yeah, I think they were like released at the same time, and like the trailer for Pikmin 1 was shown in Luigi's Mansion, and all that kind of fun stuff. But no, it is I Know Ultra. I can sort of hear how you hear it as Luigi's Mansion theme, but not really. So, here's the introduction of rock traps. I hope you like them. They are pretty much insta-death. There's no Pikmin that's immune to it, and all you can do is run away while you have the chance. And actually, this sub-level seems to be quite identical to what I played in my practice playthrough. Here we have a normal Wollywog, not a yellow Wollywog. I just call the yellow Wollywogs Wollywogs because they're all pretty much the same. Because, oh no. Water projectiles. Hidden by a watery blowhog makes Pikmin run around in a bubble until you whistle them. Emergency! Pikmin are suffering. If you blow your whistle with B, you may be able to help them. Great, I thought we would actually see if we can get through this game without getting this hazard, but apparently that's never going to be the case. So, Wollywogs are albino, and I think they might even be slightly like stronger than normal yellow Wollywogs. Not really sure how, but maybe like they have a better hit detection. Oh, I thought I heard one get electrocuted, but apparently not. Okay, while he's not looking, grab the Wollywog so it won't be in our way. That was not what I wanted you to do, Pikmin. Get out of the way. Leave it alone. If you get blue Pikmin, it obviously can't be killed unless it gets thrown into the electric gate, but that's not really an issue here because we're too smart. Oh, great. Just as I said we're too smart for an electric gate, they just decide to just jump right into it. That's some bad placement. Plus good placement if you really want to get technical, but that was not fun. And you, sir, I'll have fun with you. I'm only throwing blue Pikmin at you, so get used to it. Rock traps as well. So for some reason they decided to throw pole traps at us when they clearly can't swim in anything other than water, so they're just gonna die in front of you. But I guess maybe it's like for a fear factor or to get you used to the fact that there's gonna be traps in this, but oh well, I'll deal with it. Just throw them away. You kill him. Electric gate is pointless. I'll just go and get this treasure then. Don't mind me. Just a broken saucepan because that's treasure if I ever saw one. I mean, this whole game is just the phrase of one man's trash is another man's treasure. I mean, look at this. It's just a broken saucepan. That's got to be worth like 1 cent, really. But I bet this thing's going to be like 100 Pokos because it's like massive metal. Then again, I guess if you had like a broken tool but it was massive, it would probably be valuable, right? It might even be called art in some places. Oh, 90 Pokos. It was a little bit less value than I thought. Divine cooking tool. Well, at least you got that one right. I'm sure Louie's going to enjoy that. Let's get this watery blowhog there first. How much money do we have now? 7,325. Not bad, if I may say so myself. And now they've put us in a ditch. We're about to get ambushed. I can feel it. Ooh! This is actually one of my favourite sub-levels because it's got some of my favourite enemies in this game, and many people's favourites actually. It has jelly floats. Don't come over here, that's not good. Okay, of course it has orange dwarf bulbs just to ruin the mood a little bit, but jelly floats, they are easily the most beautiful thing, like the most beautiful enemies in this game. And they're not even that lethal either, so they're just fun and beautiful, and it's good, and it's nice. So, if I come over here, you'll find it, a lesser jelly float. Basically, what it does is it will suck up your Pikmin, like so, and then it will, after like 3 minutes, they will eventually get eaten, digested, and it's kind of gross. But considering it takes like 3 minutes, it's not a hassle, it's not an issue, so we're just going to throw all our Pikmin on there, and already it looks pretty with all these colours going everywhere, but then when it dies, it it goes into like beautiful fireworks, and it's great, and it drops all the Pikmin it had in its like orifice or whatever it was supposed to be, and it's just so beautiful, and I love it. And actually, what's really interesting is, I'm not sure if it's this jelly float or the second jelly float, which we'll probably see in this sub level as well, but they actually sing to each other, or at least just sing. But you can't usually hear it because there's sound effects and music playing as you do so. But okay, on your bubble. These traps, they're getting kind of more of annoying than scary and awkward. But oh well. They actually do sing to each other, and I'll show that off in the Picklepedia when the time comes as well, because it's really interesting how they're just such a beautiful creature, and yet they sing, and it's just, it's almost like the Pikmin themselves. Yeah. And they actually, I believe, yeah, they do reappear sort of in Pikmin 3, but they've evolved to be more lethal because they're going extinct because they're so weak. 160 Pocodes, it's another Duracell battery, the Durable Energy Cell, or the Courage Reactor version 2. Your choice, really. So, you can see the dungeon generator at its work here, because look at this. What path goes left, right, left, right, left, right anyway? No designer would actually do it like that. No. Of course, after seeing my favourite enemy, they give me one of my least, sort of. The orange bulb. Just come up behind it. Don't wake it up too much. Rock trap nearby, but it doesn't matter because we stunned it with purples, and it's down. And actually, I think I'm going to be taking a while to be here, so I'll just put one purple Pikmin on there. That's all it needs to carry it anyway, so let's just take our sweet time. What's over there? Is there anything any point going over here? There isn't really. There's a couple of dwarf orange bulbs for me to murder with all of my 70 Pikmin, so let's do that. Or you! Wait, I have to wait for my purples because they're a bit slow. There we go. I came to the good neighborhood. You're in the wrong neighborhood now because this is your neighborhood, but I'm killing you. What do you call that? You came to the wrong neighborhood, except it's actually me that's coming to your neighborhood, and you're the one in the wrong now, so... I came to the good neighborhood? That's what I said, so... Maybe I just sound incredibly stupid, in which case, that's quite accurate. Oh well, we activated all the rock traps by being nowhere near them, so we don't actually need to worry about them actually murdering us. Just get all our Pikmin on here. Do they expect us to be very dead by now? I can't tell. No, apparently not. This gate's actually quite durable. Oh well. Louis, stay back. Let's go through this interesting path here. Apparently we've already been here. Ooh, interesting. You can feel my anticipation of interesting. And wow, that actually is good timing for the orange bulb. Like, it's not actually incredibly slow. It is, but it's actually quite nearby by the time we actually see it. By the time we need it. Alright, what is this massive bar of soap gonna be called? Something that always reminds me of SpongeBob. It is the 60 Poco valued Sud Generator. Yeah, I always think of that one Suds episode of SpongeBob. I can't tell if I like that episode or if I'm grossed out by it. But oh well. Ooh, orange bulb, yes. Gate, yes. Next cave, yes. In the next episode. Sorry, I'm leaving it off here. So, my name's been Daz. I don't like Louis. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit. Smaller. Don't like Louis. Family. Toady Bloister, Molluskid Minionicus, mollusking family. This species of creature is yet to fully evolve from shelled mollusk to be more advanced. From shelled mollusk to more advanced Bloister. Compared to the Bloister, this creature is significantly smaller. The fact that its mandibles do not protrude as significantly as the ranging Bloister is due in part to the fact that like most mollusks, its vital organs are located deep within the creature's carapace? I don't know. And doesn't it seem to spoil ranging Bloister? Oh well. Pan-sear with herbs and oil until lightly crusted on the outside and rosy on the inside. Complement the savoury flavours with a light and buttery cream sauce, or creme sauce. Aquatic mine. I've recently noted that changes in this planet's environment happen at a very rapid pace compared to how it was when I was here before. The perplexing pool has changed drastically due to frequent tectonic shifts. The regions appear slightly different each time I enter it. It could be a natural phenomenon, but it's as if the presence of a guide. But it's as if I feel the presence of a guiding hand. Maybe it's just my imagination running wild. Divine cooking tool. Hockatate noodles every single day. Isn't that supposed to say hockatate? I don't know. Boy, I'm growing tired of them. I did try and be creative at cooking once before, but there are some things that are better left forgotten. I can relate to that, Oliver. I cannot cook at all. Durable energy cell. This cryptic item exhibits an unbelievable quantity of stored dormant energy. The civilization that created this must have advanced tremendously when it discovered this powerful new energy source. If I were to take this technology back home, how would it affect the future of Hockatate? Sud generator. I found a weird item today. Wetting the surface produces an endless froth of bubbles. It's amusing, but it will take further investigation to determine its practical use. It may take a young and playful mind to unlock its secrets. When I return home, I think I'll show it to my kids. Yeah, if you can carry it.
Unfortunately, that's gonna be it for that. Part 2. Part 3 will be tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. Oh wow, an hour? I'm surprised this took an hour. I wonder how many parts will it be until I'm done with Pikmin. I don't know. How many days will it take? I don't know. But this has been today. So yeah. 2020, 2015, 2 parts, or technically was part 1. But anyways, I've like everything a YouTuber, and yeah, that's it. Pretty much.